Hi guys, welcome to Fundable X. So today is a breakdown of my trade which I took on GBPUSD, and I took like few trades on Euro USD as well, which turned out to be a losing trade. So I'll tell you on this video what all mistakes I made on the Euro USD, and basically it is emotions, right? So everybody has an emotion while you're trading, so it happens. So two trades was kind of a genuine trade, which was a real stop loss. Turned out to be, it happens always. Okay, the trade which you see over here, the 10 lots which I exited on 70, it turned out to be my emotional trade, and it happened to be a huge winning trade. Anyway, let it be. So this is a screenshot which I am keeping on the sideway. Now let me get you the trade breakdown. Right, before getting to GBPUSD, I'll share my first trade which I took before that. So which is on Euro USD. The people who have watched my videos on yesterday, they'll have a continuation on the this particular trade, right? So the people who have watched already, last time I took a trade something around this point, and I told them that this would be my ultimate target, and this is point where I'll be booking my profits, right? Now what happened on Friday was, like, it was Friday, I don't want to keep my positions overnight, so that for that reason what I did, I closed my entry points, and today is Monday, it is a fresh day. So what was my analysis on the this particular trade, right? So Monday, by the time Asian was finished, my analysis was, so it was an uptrend, it gave a 15-minute break of structure, it went up like this, gave us a retracement, took out this liquidity on Asian low, and it started to come down. Okay, so this midpoint, it has created a new low inside of Asian session. Once the Asian session was done, my point of view was just to go long, so the point of interest which I have marked was this order block I was considering. Then after that I was looking into this area as well, right? So these were the levels which I was monitoring. Just because the market has rejected from this Asian midpoint, which is very critical point, and it turns out to be respectful on most of the days. Now it has given a break of structure at this point. So this is another break of structure. It took out the Asian highs. Okay, basically whenever the market comes out like this, takes an Asian high, usually it comes like the comes down. Okay, it is Asian liquidity, it has swept out and came down. But when I was analyzing, doing my analysis on 15-minute, what I was finding wasn't pretty sure on that. See, over here there is an order block, but turns out to be a liquidity over here. See, it is kind of a liquidity. It's not at all a solid order block, which I feel like I want to short this. So what happened was, I didn't go for a short. I was just waiting for my opportunity. Though the market came down and made a high, so it gave a new high, which is this one as a new swing low. Now my point of interest was this one, because it has been rejected from this Asian midpoint, took out this liquidities as well. So I was looking for a buy over here. Then I switched to 1 minute time frame, and I got a reaction from here and a bullish candle as well. So what I did, I just went long, just 3 pips, something like that. I just went long, and my stop loss got hit. So that is my first losing trade, right? So this point of interest which I took was done. So I took it 2 times. Okay, that is why on the screenshot you will be able to see 2 times. So this is done. This point of interest has been already broken, and it's not valid at all. Now what I was looking into was this point of interest. It came straight through and broken, right? Nothing. So this point of interest, I took it off. That's it. Now where did this price come to? My second point of interest, and it did give a shifting at this point, but it didn't give a charge, like a change of character wasn't happening at this particular point. So what I was thinking was, okay, fine, it went up and came down. Now I want a charge up to happen, right? The market came down, made a high, equal highs, then it came down, made a new low. So now my point of interest on breaking this particular high is over here. Once this has been broken up, maybe I'll take a buy trade. But unfortunately what happened was, again, this is a point where my emotions just played out. I didn't follow my rules, and this order block wasn't respected. It just gave a breakdown, right? and just below that there is an Asian liquidity, Asian low. Definitely there is a high probable chance that Asian low will be swept out. But I'm not a very big fan of taking trades on just on aggressive mode. So that is why my stop losses get triggered multiple times, because I look into a range with 3 pip, 4 pip. That is my ideal stop loss. Now I came to 5 minutes. I was looking for a point of interest just below this Asian session. I found out an order block this level, right? Now what happened was, switch to 1 minute time frame. Market just came close to this, okay, just came close to it, didn't give a mitigation, but when I was looking into it, this has swept this liquidity, right? So again, as I said, emotions plays out. This candle turned out to be a bullish candle, right? Then what happened was, I took entry something around this point or something like this, something around this point. I made an entry and I kept my stop loss over here, which was just like 5 pips or something, right? Maybe a second time when it came down or something, I took this entry over here or something, but it turned out to be like a 5 pip stop loss, okay, 21 or something. I took kept my stop loss. My entry point was 25 or something like that, okay, just keep it as 5 pips. I took my trade. Then my emotions got played out, because it didn't give a clear chorch up, right? So I did took the entry. I was expecting the market to move up, and this is where the liquidity rest, right? It has to go all the way up. I took this entry and my emotions got played out. It went up, then came down. Then I was like, okay, maybe I'll exit this particular trade, and I exited it with a loss of $70, and I had like 10 lots on this. But what happened was, after this opportunity, it never gave me a re-entry, and this was my target, my final target. This is one target, and the final target is this over here. So it was supposed to be a trade of at least 1:12, which I turned out be a missing trade because of my emotions played out, because I got 2 stop losses and something like 2 to 3 stop losses, right? Which was like, you know, not a big stop losses, but still my emotions got played, so I exited it. So that is one of my regret. Then it never gave me another opportunity, because the structure liquidity has made, there was a fair value gap. I thought it may come back again, never. So that is a punishment from the market if you if your emotions plays out. Let it be anyway. So but it did make a move. So but at the same time, alternately I was looking into other trades, which was on GBPUSD. Let me show you this. See this particular $70 trade at 26.5. okay, this was my entry point, and I exited with 25 point, just with one pip loss. I just exited it, but it happens. Then once the EU took off, right, I was looking for a GBPUSD, which is kind of a delay, it was little bit slow. Again, below this point I was looking into it. From this point of interest, the market has already moved. Okay, at this particular point I wasn't looking into the market, because I was just focusing on EU. Once I missed the EU, I was like, okay, let me see what happens on GBPUSD, because both similar things happen on GBP and EUR/USD. By the time when I was looking, where did the market react from? It reacted from this 5-minute POI. Once the market had given a reaction, next thing was, did it give a change of character? Yes, it did give me a change of character. Then I was like, okay, what is the next point of interest? Anyway, this has been mitigated, so now this is not valid. It should not come below this point. Okay, let me change my time frame to 1 minute. Then I was like, okay, 1 minute over here, there is a point of interest with a fair value gap, right? Now what I did, I waited patiently. The market came to this particular point. Then it did make a move to the upper side. Again I was waiting. I was like, okay, I don't want to take my entry from this particular point, right? This is like very too much of SL, which is 10 pip. I don't want to keep it at 10 pip because of the spread. I always keep it at the levels. So 11.5 pip, I'm not willing to take it for a trade, which is too much. Now what I did, I waited patiently once the market came to this particular point, which is 2003. Okay, let me show you on this particular screenshot. 03 is my entry point, right? See, 2003. So that is my entry point. I took my entry on this particular trade, then it took off. So same setup which I did it on EU, but EU didn't give me an entry. At the same time, I got my entry on GBPUSD, took the entry over here, and it took off. Now the next thing which I was looking for was, where do the market, what is the next probable things the market can move on, right? So on 15-minute time frame, when I was looking, obvious it is a Asian high is the first level of target, that is an obvious target for this, and I will be booking 50%. Okay, my ultimate target is 60 pips, which is 1:10 RR, which I am expecting. Why did I choose this point of interest is, if you come to 15-minute, just screen down to 5-minute, you will able to find an order block which is combined with a fair value gap. So there is a high probable chance that the market may have a reversal from this point. Maybe a reversal, it's not exact reversal, but definitely I am expecting some kind of reactions from this point. But even 1:10 or 1:8, I am pretty much satisfied. Anything more than 1:7, I'm kind of satisfied. So 50% over here, and the remaining I'll let it run until another 10 to 20 pips. I'll be with 48 and 63. It is like 10 to 15 pips, right? So I'll be running until that point. So that is the breakdown for GBPUSD. So I hope you guys understood. Pretty simple setup. Just look into a point of interest, make sure that where the market is, wait for the reaction to happen, patiently wait for lower time frame reaction to happen, shoot, that's it. Then your target is the next thing which you have to focus on. Just because you needed a 1:10 hour, don't keep your target somewhere else. Just look for the liquidities. Where is the liquidity, where is the fair value gap, target to that point, eventually the market will come. So the people who have watched my videos on Friday, I have already mentioned that my ultimate target will be on the top level, but it was on Friday, that is why I had to close it. So my point of view was, until reaching that point, EU was bullish, right? Same thing over here, until it takes the Asian high, I'm still bullish on this. There's no way I'm gonna close this point. So my trade is still running on, but I want to do a video and post it. So that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, make sure that you share to your friends, let them learn, and subscribe. Thank you, and see you on next video on tomorrow. Bye.